Hi everyone, this is Nathan Tyndall, and I'm going to talk to you about fandom. Uh, Fandom is a community of people that's passionate about something. So it could be any number of things. You could see sports usually is a major fandom. Football fans, baseball fans, they have their team and they root for them and they just are all in about it. You see that on the professional level. You see that on the college level, even in the high school level. People just want to root for their teams, and it makes them feel like they're a part of the team in some instances. Another kind of fandom that you see often is fandom of movies or TV shows or comic books, uh, franchises of some kind. Uh, Again, it's something that people have the opportunity of trying to feel like they're kind of a part of, whether through a large well of knowledge about the subject or just if they like to be a part of it. Some examples of that would be Star Trek is probably a very uh, on the nose example because it's been around for a while and people just really dive into that. You see Star Wars. There's a lot of lore that goes around the Star Wars movies, and people like to just try to wrap their head around all of that information. And um, so the fandom of Star Wars can be pretty hardcore. You see that in Harry Potter. You see that with Lord of the Rings. You see that with Marvel, in the comic books, and then the movies, the two that come together. Um, DC as well. Uh, those fandoms really care about what's out there. Then there's also games. So you have Dungeons and Dragons is probably the best example in that regard. Just people really, really love that game, and it's something that allows them to play out scenarios, use their imagination, tell stories. So people that love Dungeons and Dragons, they're all about that, and that is probably a big fandom there. Um, I myself, I'm a big Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fan. I have been probably almost all of my life. Just something that appealed to me, and I really enjoyed it. I also I'm one of those people that knows like Star Wars inside and out. I'm a big Star Trek fan, and I've grown up with that as well. Um, so those are some fandoms that I really enjoy just diving into and wrapping my head around, just like any other fan would. Another component that you see with fandoms is these conventions where these fans can come together and they can buy merchandise and they can come dressed up in costumes. It's called cosplay. Um, Again, it's another way for this community of people that are passionate about their particular subject can again feel like they're more a part of something bigger because they are because of this community. Some ways that this can tie into the library, because I think it lends to it very, very well, is that you can have a program or a club that can come together. The library that I work at, on May the 4th, we do Star Wars Day, May the 4th be with you. And so they allow people to come in, and they have a lot of theming Star Wars related. They say you can come in costumes, so kind of cosplay, and just it's a time for fans to come together that they can do that. Probably the best example of a program and a club that can come into the library, again, go back to Dungeons and Dragons example, it's an opportunity for people to come together who might not even necessarily know each other before this and just play the game that they love so much. So uh, it lends itself so well to programming in the libraries. So that is fandom, and it's a lot of fun to be a part of a fandom. So thanks for your time.